Hello students, welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. Today we have to discuss the topic number first, part 1 of KYC AML certificate exam, that is money laundering phenomena, its impact and terrorism financing. Okay, so we have to discuss this session in 2 to 3 parts, and after that we will discuss the MCQs in the group. So let's start our discussion. So first of all, here we will discuss regarding what is the meaning of the money laundering. Okay, so money laundering phenomena. So one of the reasons of engaging in any type of the criminal activity, it is making money. Clear? So what is the endpoint? That is to make the money. Handling such money pose problems for the persons engaged in the criminal activity, especially when the volumes are large. So besides it increase the risk of their being caught by the law enforcement authorities. Okay. So when the volume of the money it is to be large, so it also increases the risk that they are to be caught by the law enforcement authorities here. So what is further, that is money laundering. Very, very important. This definition you will find in the examination in the form of the question. So money laundering, it is the process by which money derived from criminal activities, that is drug trafficking, illegal arms sales, smuggling, extortion, gambling, bootlegging, etc. Okay, so that is the money laundering. Clear? That is the money derived from the criminal activity. Dirty money or illegal money is so brought into the financial system so as to conceal its illicit origin. That is illegal origin, and to make it appear from the licit origin, that is from the legal money. Clear? That is, this money it is to be brought in the market in such a way that is they are going to convert the money earned from the illegal way into the legitimate way. Clear? In this way they are trying to convert that. Okay, so for all the sessions regarding that, you can join our Telegram group or subscribe our YouTube channel. For the specific course, you can mail on our email ID. All details are also available in the group. So origin of money laundering. So money laundering has attracted attention of various governments globally in the recent times, but it has been in existence since the ancient times. The earliest form of the money laundering was essentially trade related, when false trading modes were adopted to deal in the illegal merchandise. Clear? Basically, presently government will basically get attention more towards this, but it is existing in the ancient times also. So in the more recent times, what is they are trying to say, that it was said to be used by the American gangsters dealing in the banned alcoholic drinks. Clear? Like we can say that, like if there it is any dry state, like liquor is banned in that. So basically, utilizing liquor in that state or providing liquor in that state, it is also comes under that. Clear? They are selling the liquor at the higher rate. Clear? So a Chicago gangster set up the cash intensive business of laundrettes to conceal his income derived from the alcoholic drinks. Subsequently, money laundering attract attention in the context of trading in the banned drugs and modalities used by the high-level drug dealers to handle their earnings from the trade. Okay. Like you will also find that basically many of the shopkeepers selling the banned drugs. That is, in simple language, we can say that medicines which are not directly suitable for the health, or which are containing some substances, clear, that are banned by the government. Clear? So what is the impact of money laundering on the global economy? So different, first of all, cause for the concern. The concern about money laundering arises from its linkage with the criminal activities. The phenomena of illegal money entering the financial system in itself, it is not the cause for the concern. The anxiety is more about the negative effects that it is likely to have on the society. Money laundering provides avenue to criminals to camouflage, that is to increase their illegal assets into the legal form, and also deployment of their surplus funds in the legal avenues that would otherwise remain idle or squandered in more super luxurious styles. Clear? That would otherwise remain idle or squandered in more super luxurious styles. In a permissive environment, it could have several detrimental effects. Clear? Basically, detrimental effects, basically, with respect to what, that is either it is to the economic, political, or social. So now we have to discuss regarding all these effects one by one, that is political, social, and economic. First of all, we will discuss regarding the economic effects. Unhindered conversion of the illegal money to the legal money could impact the economy adversely. It would lead to unfair competition. Clear, it would lead to unfair competition between the honest and the dishonest businesses. It could also result in distortion of the prices and crowding out of the honest business. Clear, because the person which is dishonest, they are selling the things at a cheaper price. Clear, or many other things. So thus the investment climate in the economy gets dampened. Thus there is an impeding impact on economic growth. Infusion of illegal money makes the money supply unpredictable, making it more difficult to the manage monetary situation in the economy. Okay. So infusion of illegal money basically makes the money supply unpredictable, making it more difficult to manage monetary situation in the economy. Next one, that is the social effect. Corruption and organized crimes are two of the major concerns of the several jurisdictions across the globe. Clear? Corruption and organized crimes. Money laundering facilitates camouflaging ill-gotten wealth of corrupt officials. It facilitates structuring and perpetration of the organized crimes. So thus, in a jurisdiction with no control on the money laundering, corruption and financial frauds are likely to increase. Clear? So basically, it is essential for the government to make some control on the money laundering. Clear? Otherwise, it will also impact the social life. So besides, such countries would be attractive harbors for the criminals. Clear? Because these are the best places for the criminals, leading to deleterious effect on their social environment. Last one, that is the political effects. Proliferation of criminals in jurisdictions where money laundering is prevalent would lead to their gaining influence over the social and the political systems. So this would generally lead to their gaining a control over the social political system of the country, and it would ultimately undermine its democratic system. Clear? So proliferation of the criminals in the jurisdiction where money laundering is prevalent would lead to their gaining influence over the social and the political system. So this would gradually lead to their gaining a control over the social political system of the country, and it would ultimately undermine its democratic system. Next one, that is impact on the financial system and the banks. So first one, that is vulnerability of the financial system. So banks and the financial institutions, since they deal in the public money and provide a variety of services and instruments, are most vulnerable to receiving the criminal money disguised in the form of the genuine business. Clear? In the form of the genuine business, they are trying to convert the illegal money into the legal money. So globalization of banking and finance, coupled with the technological advancement in the payment systems, has widened the scope for concealing criminal money and increased its mobility. Clear? And increased its mobility across the borders. Absence of any preventive mechanism would expose these institutions to the reputation risk, which is one of their most valuable assets. Clear? Because if the reputation goes, then the business continuously goes out. So prevalence of money laundering also enhances the risk of fraud and economic crisis, so thereby impacting the soundness and stability of financial system and the financial systems of a country. Clear? So thereby impacting the soundness and the stability of the financial systems and the financial system of a country. Clear? That is the vulnerability of the financial system. Next one, that is the impact on a reputation. So banks and other financial institutions are caught unwittingly as intermediaries. Clear, banks and other financial institutions are caught unwillingly as intermediaries in the means of holding and transferring money derived from the criminal activities. Clear, in the means of holding and transferring money derived from the criminal activities from one account to the another. So criminal money here moves to the institutions located in the areas with the less control for its tracking. So inadvertent association of these institutions, clear, inadvertent association of these institutions with the criminals and criminal money would push them into the adverse publicity, leading to the loss of the public confidence. Clear? So inadvertent association of these institutions with the criminals and criminal money, clear, with the criminals and the criminal money, would push them into the adverse publicity, leading to the loss of the public confidence. Clear, leading to the loss of the public confidence here. Regulatory action. So safety of banks depend on their functioning within a framework of high legal, professional, and ethical standards. Clear, ethical, very, very legal, professional. So the banks would face stringent regulatory actions for the failure to check and control the criminal money entering into their system and for the violation of the relevant laws and the regulatory guidelines. Clear, and the violation and for the violation of the relevant laws and the regulatory guidelines. Banks and financial institutions, therefore, must have trained and committed the staff and robust technology platforms of softwares for scanning the transactions. Clear? So, banks and financial institutions, therefore, must have trained and committed the staff and robust technology platforms or softwares for scanning the transactions. Clear? Basically, forward for scanning the transactions here. Further, that is, there are some definitions regarding that from the different international agencies. Now let's discuss regarding that. Clear? So various international organizations that are seized with the issue of money laundering have sought to define it. A few of them has been listed below that would give an idea about the various perspectives of this phenomenon. First one, that is United Nations Convention Against Illicit Traffic in the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances 1988, that is Vienna Convention. Very, very important. The conversion or transfer of property, knowing that such property is derived from any offense, that is drug trafficking, or offenses, or from an act of participation in such offense or offenses for the purpose of concealing or disguising, clear, for the purpose of concealing or disguising the illicit origin of the property, or of assisting any person, clear, or of assisting any person who is involved in the commission of such an offense, clear, who is involved in the commission of such an offense or offenses to evade the legal consequences, clear, legal results of his actions, clear, to evade the legal consequences of his actions. So the concealment or disguise of the true nature, source, location, disposition, movement, rights with respect to or ownership of the property, knowing that such property it is derived from an offense or offenses or from an act of participation in such an offense or offenses. Clear? That property it is to be, we can say that we can gain from the illegal means. So the acquisition, possession, or the use of property, knowing at the time of receipt that such property was derived from an offense or offenses or from an act of participation in such offense or offenses. Okay. That is regarding the definition. Basically, they are mentioned under the UN Convention, that is Vienna Convention. Other international definitions here. First one, that is United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. What they are trying to say, that is money laundering. It is the method by which criminals disguise the illegal origins of their wealth and protect their asset bases, so to avoid the suspicion of law enforcement agencies and prevent leaving a trail of incriminating evidence. Clear? And prevent leaving a trail of incriminating evidence. Next one, that is IMF. What they are trying to say, that money laundering, it is a process by which proceeds from a criminal activity are disguised to conceal their illicit origin. Clear? So money laundering, it is the process by which proceeds from a criminal activity are disguised to conceal their illicit origin. Next one, that is FATF. The goal of a large number of criminal acts is to generate a profit for the individual or group. Clear? For the is to generate a profit for the individual or group, that carries out the act. So money laundering, it is the processing of these criminal proceeds to disguise their illegal origin, clear illegal origin. Last one, that is by the Interpol. Okay, so I request to all of you kindly go through all this definition at least 2 times so that you are able to remember. Not to cram this, but try to remember. Clear? So that is any act or attempted act to conceal or disguise the identity of the illegal obtained proceeds so that they have appeared to have originated from the legitimate sources. Clear? So Interpol basically what they're trying to say that is any act, anything, what you are trying to do, that is to conceal or disguise the identity, clear, to clear the identity of the illegally obtained proceeds so that they have to be appear originated from the legitimate sources. Clear? That is also, it is a crime. So for all the sessions regarding the JAB, CAP or certificate course or promotion exams, you can join our channel or you can mail on our email ID. Various different types of the courses will be provided by the institutions. Clear? So in the next session, we will discuss further. Clear? That is money laundering and its impact. Clear? We will discuss in the next session. So thanks to all of you for joining this session. Regular sessions will be taken of all the important topics regarding that. So thanks to all of you.